tonight's meant to get down to about minus 12 degrees. We're gonna be camping in the rooftop tent tonight.
That's one cook-up I'll never forget.
Bet you wish you could. Take a look at who's just infiltrated our camp tonight.
Get back, get back. The temperature just keeps dropping and I can't feel my feet right now.
Yeah. Probably the coolest thing that I've seen out here is animals that you wouldn't expect to live in environments like this. Echidna.
No way. Let's go.
Let's try it. So we just made it out to this big grassy field and check out what we found grazing. We'll see you early tomorrow morning for the sunrise and the last morning here in the snowy mountains. All right, everyone. So for the next 3 days, we're going to be camping in Australia's coldest mountains, the Snowy Mountains, located deep within Kosciuszko National Park.
We're going to be driving around exploring this area, sleeping in the rooftop tent, and hopefully finding some animals that are native to these mountains.
We're going to give you a full run through of the setup that we've got for the next 3 days. But for now, let's jump in the car and do some exploring. So for anyone wondering, part 1 of this series, I hiked into these mountains by myself and survived out there, built a snow shelter, found a few different species of animals. And what were you doing while I was trekking through the snow mountains?
I was in the rooftop tent, I was reading, making coffee. I was hanging out and I was a little bit nervous because that was your first time in the snow.
I was actually so much more worried about you getting stuck in the snow or something in the car. We should find a place that we can pull up and go for a bit of a hike. We're going for a little hike in the snow and we've just spotted the first animal of the trip. It's a platypus out here in the snowy mountains. Let's see if we can get some good footage of it and get a bit closer. So as you can probably tell, it is so cold out here at the moment, and tonight's meant to get down to about minus 12 degrees. So we're going to be camping in the rooftop tent tonight. I think we've got to head to a place that's a little bit warmer than this.
Yeah, let's probably head down the mountain to sleep tonight.
Yeah, otherwise we're going to freeze.
Oh, look, there's a platypus down there.
Oh, you can see him super well from up here. Yeah, he's just swimming around out there. So I've filmed platypus back home where we live, swimming around the rainforest creeks for the past decade. But to see them in a completely different kind of habitat, swimming around with snow on the riverbanks in this little lake right here is so amazing. Now you might feel sorry for this platypus and think he doesn't have it as good as the ones back up at home because this lake looks absolutely freezing. But he is completely dry swimming around in this water right now. They have 2 coats of fur, one which keeps them completely dry underwater, and he seems to be enjoying it, swimming around, hunting throughout the day. We'll let him be, keep on walking. So we're currently driving further back down the mountain, one of the coldest nights recorded this year in the snowy mountains. We're going to be camping out here, which is pretty cool. But if we're all the way up there, it's not only really windy, way too cold for us to sleep in tonight with the amount of blankets and clothes that we actually brought with us. It's hard to prepare for such crazy conditions like that. And you can see, even out the window right here, the snow's melting the further we get down the mountain. Where we're going to be camping tonight, there might not even be too much snow on the floor. One of the main reasons that I wanted to start filming this camping series on the channel is it gives you a bit of behind the scenes insight of what goes into these road trips. For instance, when we went up North Queensland on our last road trip, we were on the road for about 3 weeks and we didn't stay at a hotel one night. We camped every single night, and then we ventured out from the car and slept even further out in the rainforest. And this trip that we're going on at the moment, I wanted to come down here and film a survival video in the snow because I've never seen the snow before, and I thought it'd be really challenging to survive out there in the wild. So we came down here, filmed that video, and we decided to stay here for another week.
Now that we have this great setup. We're keen to see more of the country, so let us know where you want us to go next.
While filming all these crazy survival videos and wild expeditions, we're gonna start filming some of the behind the scenes clips for all of these trips as well. Not a bad place to cook up dinner. How good. You can see the snowy mountains in the background too.
It's so pretty.
What's on the menu?
I think we're gonna have to wait a sec. It's the most beautiful bird call in Australia.
Yeah. They actually sound so bad. So what's on the menu?
So this is a special recipe that we have discovered up north. And since then we've eaten it several times, even at home, because we love it so much.
It's so good.
It's basically, we don't have another name for it besides just chicken broth pasta. So
Yeah. Let's cook it.
they're gonna come up here on the bank.
Yeah, especially once they smell this pasta. Oh no, words got out. They're all coming. We're surrounded. As much as it's cool chilling with these ducks, I've got a different target species in mind that would live in this river and that hopefully we'll be able to film. Can you guess what it is?
Can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
We're near the water, so I'm guessing a platypus.
Good job. What's your favorite fact about platypus?
Give me a sec. Oh, no wait, it's not possums. So I learned today that there's a species of platypus that has this fact is weird. That has 13 nipples. And it's the only mammal that has an odd number of nipples in the world. Most mammals have
Are you sure
an
it's
even
a
number.
platypus?
I'm pretty sure it's a platypus, but I have to go back and check now.
Somehow learned that today while we were road tripping around.
I started a new book.
What kind of book are you reading? I'll say all that again. All right, let's stop recording. Now, what did you say?
Turn the camera off.
Wait, what did you say about the South American platypus? What were you saying about the platypus in South America?
Yeah, the book that I was reading said that there was some sort of giant platypus in South America with 13 nipples. Are you still filming?
Yeah.
No! Mill is bringing the book back to fact check me.
So this is the book that you've been reading?
I'm actually nervous. Like, my heart is actually beating really fast right now that I'm gonna just fully embarrass myself. Okay, wait, hold on. It's in here. Oh my god!
No, tell him, read it. Read it. Read it. Read it right now.
I gotta sit down for this. Okay.
Read it. Wait.
Okay. The Virginia opossum.
Wait. I actually survived for 2 days up in the mountains in the snow, built my own shelter, and didn't end up catching any food, so I'm still starving. I've snacked throughout the day, but I haven't actually eaten a good meal, so
This is your first meal in a while.
I'm excited.
This is the first meal we're having together in a couple of days.
Yeah. This place reminds me of road tripping around Tasmania, which we're hopefully going to do at some point next year. The thing that's similar to Tassie as well is 20 minutes ago we were watching wombats graze just across this river.
When the sun was hitting the hill.
Yeah, and this is such similar habitat to the wombats that I filmed down in Tasmania. Look, there's deer over there.
Oh yeah, and our broth is boiling. We're adding the pasta. And that's basically it. If anyone wants to make this at home, the broth is really important, and we found that this is our favorite broth.
That's honestly the best.
It's so good, and they also have really good soup, so if you are into camping and soup, you need to try this. Come back.
You learn any cool facts about ducks today?
Let me consult my sources.
What do ducks and platypus have in common?
They're both really nice.
They both lay eggs.
Oh yeah, fair.
That was a pretty wild cook-up.
That's one cook-up I'll never forget.
Bet you wish you could.
So nice to have something warm to eat. How's the meal going down after not eating anything for a couple days?
It's so nice to be in a place where we have the potential of seeing platypus. There's wombats on the hill over there.
Deer everywhere, possums,
Ducks.
tons of these scary birds. Oh my gosh, there's one looking at us right there through the weeds.
What type of birds are they?
What did I say the other day? Butter-breaded sky porker.
See, I feel like they come along this path, so we could set the trail camera up on that tree right there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So we just found a little game trail that we think wombats would be walking through. There's lots of wombat droppings and little areas where you can see they've carved little tracks through this undergrowth. So we're gonna set up this trail camera here for this night and see if we can get some more species on camera. Take a look at who's just infiltrated our camp tonight. Hey guys. Look at them.
Oh my goodness.
So cool. So these are brush-tail possums, a native species. And by the looks of these guys, they might have been fed before by other people who have camped in this national park.
They're very friendly.
Which is not a good thing to do for wild animals because then they get too used to people feeding them.
Yeah, they get too dependent on people.
These are wild possums as well. Oh,
Stepping on your foot. These guys seem healthy.
This guy especially, he's chunky.
Yeah. Milk! 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 I can't do it.
You're all good, buddy. Keep going.
Oh my gosh, no. No, no. No. Get back, get back.
They're climbing all over the car. What is that?
He's been licking. He's doing it right now.
True. Look, there's a fresh lick marks. All right, that's it for day number 1 out here in the snowy mountains. It is so cold at the moment.
The temperature just keeps dropping and I'm hoping that it stops soon because I can't feel my feet right now.
Yeah. We're gonna get up kind of early tomorrow morning and make breakfast. Brave the conditions out here.
Brave the wind and make some coffee.
Yeah. See you in the morning for day 2.
Good night. We're gonna make some breakfast. What are we making this morning?
Making some oats, chia seeds, peanut butter, and a banana. That's what we've been eating most mornings on the road.
And maple syrup.
Looks good.
All right, it looks done.
Isn't it crazy that we share like 99% of our DNA with chimpanzees?
Those aren't chimpanzees, Mel.
Wait, really? So it's day 2 of our camping adventure down here in the snowy mountains, and we're going to be heading to a place that hopefully has snow later on tonight that we can actually camp at, a place further up the mountain that it's going to be a lot colder than it was last night. But what I thought I'd do is I'd run you through this new camping setup that we've got for this trip and for all future trips that we have while cruising around Australia. Now, I've always owned Hiluxes since I first got my license. You might have seen videos of me in my blue Hilux road tripping by myself around this country. country. Now that was a great car, but it was getting to the point where it had too many kilometers on it. I think I got it when it had 200,000, and by the time I was done with it, I think it had 450 on it.
And it's for sale, by the way.
Yeah, if anyone wants it, let me know. Because I'm going to such remote locations and a lot of these trips were by myself, it wasn't safe to have a car with that many kilometers. So I upgraded to this 2019 Toyota Hilux. It's got less than 100,000 kilometers on it at the moment. And yeah, it's so cool. It's my dream car. So the Bush Company were nice enough to hook me up with not only this rooftop tent, the AX27, they gave me a 270-degree awning on the side of it as well, and this canopy at the back there. Let's start with the canopy, I reckon. So it's got compartments. We've got full sets of cutlery, plates, knives, forks, cups, everything that we need to cook up food out here. Gas cooker on the side. I've been wanting to get a rooftop tent for years. Up until this point, I was sleeping on the floor. And when you're going to such remote places up in the top end of Australia filming crocodiles, I was sleeping on the floor next to these rivers where you'd see 4 to 5 meter crocodiles swimming out the front of your campsite. But I couldn't be doing that with Juliet. She probably wouldn't come with me.
I don't think I would have agreed to come with you on the trip.
Yeah, so thank you to the Bush Company for hooking me up with this amazing rooftop tent. Should we go up inside?
Yeah, it's so nice.
No crocodiles can climb up this ladder, which is nice.
Possums can though. No. All right.
So when you're traveling to a place like the Outback, you can clip this little fan in. Obviously, we don't need it down here.
This comes in handy.
Clip it onto the top of the roof or take it out into your camp if you need to go out there at night.
We already have the awning, so it's good for rain and wind, but if we need extra protection from the rain or warmth, we can fold down this outer flap. Also zip this one up. And there's the inner flaps as well, so it keeps us nice and dry.
When I'm charging up all my camera gear, I like to fit it all up in this area. Side pockets down there.
Everywhere, cup holders. And it's high enough, I can almost stand up in here.
It's very spacious.
I'm also 6'5".
800 pounds of pure muscle. One thing that I've noticed, I don't know about you, but when we went up to Cape York, that was a lot easier camping than it was coming down here.
Yeah.
But I think what saved us is the amount of blankets that we can fit in this rooftop tent.
So nice. Yeah, not having to bring anything down into the tray. We just leave it up here. We can pack it down.
Let's go check out the tray. This is probably one of my favorite things. And we had it up in some really strong winds the other night. Very strong. As you can see, can hold my weight. In the back of the canopy right here, we've got an esky. We could bring the fridge as we've got a dual battery system. Got some firewood, spare water, all of our food. In here, we have all of our cooking gear and some recovery gear if we get bogged. But yeah, all the way to the tip of Australia, Cape York, deep into the outback, and now down to the snow. It's 3 different extreme climates that we've taken this car and tested it out along with the rooftop tent. If there's any other places that you want us to go around Australia, let us know. And we'd be so keen to come film some animals and do some road tripping and camping.
WA?
Yeah, never been to WA or the NT. So up here, we've got a solar panel to keep everything charged up. All of my camera gear, fan that's inside. Feel so blessed to have my dream touring setup that's gonna be in a lot of future videos. So where we're heading at the moment is further up the mountain to a place where it's going to be a lot colder tonight and a place where there's probably going to be some more snow. Where we camped last night, away from those crazy temperatures, there was no snow on the ground, so we're going to be in for it tonight, that's for sure.
As long as there's no wind, it should be fine.
Yeah, I think if we pull up to one of these tracks down by this big river that flows through this place, maybe we go for a bit of a hike first and then keep heading further up the mountain. Deer tracks.
Look at this.
So nice.
So pretty.
So we're just hiking down this track at the moment and we're following this little stream. There's a bunch of little waterfalls, little rock pools that would lead down to a bigger river at the bottom of this gully. But what we're hiking to is a place that gives us a view of these beautiful mountains. As you can see up here, it snowed over the past couple days, and up in these mountains is where it got down to those low temps last night. And this is where we're going to be camping.
Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Wow, you gotta see the view up here.
So these are the snowy mountains, and Mount Kosciuszko, which is up there somewhere, is actually the highest mountain in Australia. Probably the coolest thing that I've seen out here is animals that you wouldn't expect to live in environments like this. You see their tracks everywhere. Probably the most insane one is emus. There's emus roaming around these mountains somewhere.
It'd be so good to see one.
It'd be so cool because the only place that I've ever seen emus before is in the outback. Complete opposite environment to this.
Now we've warmed up.
Yeah. So one of the species that Juliet and I really want to come back here and find during the warmer months is a species of amphibian that would inhabit this area.
Yeah, it would definitely be kind of lower down into these valleys towards the rivers and streams. These alpine bogs and fens are these areas of waterlogged soil that would be semi-permanently or permanently wet all year round, and it would be perfect habitat for the southern corroboree frog, which is endemic to this area and also endangered. So all of the native flora that these bogs would have would be super critical to this species and keeping it around.
Grab the others. You hear that? Echidna!
No way! Huge echidna.
So you can see these echidnas down south are much more furry than the ones that we get up north, and that's because it gets so cold down here. And it's actually really cool to see how furry they get because all of those spikes on their backs are actually modified hairs. So it's cool to see those hairs in their first stages of how they grow.
This is the biggest echidna I've ever seen. He's huge.
You know what I'm amazed about? The amount of animals that we've seen down here in the snowy mountains.
The same animals that we would have seen way further up north in the rainforest. Except this one is, yeah, much hairier. Obviously he's adapted to the climate.
Yeah. So I've been walking around in the snow all afternoon and we've decided to set up camp here for the night, cook up some dinner and go for a night walk later on. The reason why we've chosen this camp out of the snow is because not only is it going to drop down to about -8 degrees tonight up there in the mountains, and we're just not prepared for that. But as you can see, even around camp here, there's more animals. And since we're going to go for a night walk, we're going to try and find some different species after dark. I think we've got a better chance down here.
I think so.
So what we're cooking tonight for dinner is just some kitchery with some butter in it, and we're going to be cooking some broccolini over the open fire. First off, we're just sauteing the spices in the kitchery, and then we're going to add water and cook it for about 20 minutes. Boil it for about 20 minutes.
Some bone broth concentrate, and now we'll add the water. It's a hot pan.
head up. So I just chucked the broccolini inside the kitchery for a little bit. Now we're going to char it off on the fire. Alright, good to go. Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's try it. With a hint of smoke from the fire as well. You can taste it.
The smoke is good.
So we're just walking along this track, seeing if we can find some different species of animals. In a couple hundred meters, we're going to be coming out to a little clearing, a little open field, and fingers crossed that in that field, grazing tonight, should be some really big deer. Maybe even some bucks that we can try and get up close to. But no shortage of other species that we'll most likely encounter on this walk. Wombats, possums, see what we can find. So we just made it out to this big grassy field and check out what we found grazing. See how close we can get. Have a go at that.
Looks like a big male in the front.
Yeah, it's a big buck. Here.
Look at how cute.
So it wasn't just deer that were grazing in this field. We found the target species of our night walk tonight, a little wombat.
Probably my favorite animal we've seen besides the possums. There's so many possums out here, but maybe my favorite animal.
It's crazy that these huge rodent-like creatures are just grazing these grass fields at night.
They're sturdy creatures.
Yeah, and this one's a pretty big one as well, and he doesn't seem to be too worried with us sitting here watching him. Should we head back to camp?
Time for bed.
It is so cold tonight further up the mountain, but this is our last night here in the snowy mountains. Tomorrow we're going to wrap up this trip and start road tripping back home. It's been a really cool adventure. Surviving out here by myself for 2 days and then camping for these 3. Super cool.
It's been so fun. I'm excited to get back to some sunnier weather. It's been incredible to discover a climate like this in Australia. Who knew?
Yeah, well, we'll see you early tomorrow morning for the sunrise and the last morning here in the snowy mountains.
Is it a 2-spoon or 3-spoon day?
Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this adventure. It's so cool coming down here to the snow for 3 days and doing some camping and survival videos. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you leave a like, comment down below and subscribe to the channel.
What was your favorite part?
It's probably when that possum grabbed the camera.
Those possums were ruthless. One of them wanted to crawl up my leg into the tent.
Yeah.
My favorite part was finding that huge echidna.
Yeah, that thing was massive.
It was really big.
Yeah.
And they always come out of nowhere when you least expect them.
We're gonna start road tripping home, but we'll see you in the next adventure.